start right here, feet nice and wide, and let's go some nice big around the world circles. Okay, let's do 10 to the left and 10 to the right. And there's 10. So let's take it in the other direction. And 10, and pause at the top. And let's give it a little side to side right here before we keep getting you warm. I'm just gonna bunch this up just a little bit. So probably about shoulder width apart. And then we're gonna go some rotations. So still kind of a squat down, but just crossing your body, okay? So as usual, I want you to think about pulling with the top arm so you get a little bit of a stretch behind the back shoulder blade. Eyes follow your hand. I'd say 10 in each direction, but I already lost count. So I'm gonna do probably 4 more this way and then go the other way. And actually pause right there for a second, give it a good pull. And bring it down. Let's go the other direction. And 10. And hold it there for just a second. Get a nice pull. All right. Let's shake those arms out real quick. I always really feel that quite a bit. Let's go ahead and start some backward steps. So again, I'm going to keep it just about shoulder width apart. And let's do big backward step. Reach those shoulder blades up towards the ceiling. Just nice and controlled. Alternate back. The only thing is I'm like navigating. This floor has a little slope in it. And it has carpet with really thick padding. So it's a bit of a balance challenge. It's all right. That's good. Of course, if my knee hits the ground, it doesn't hurt either because it's padded. All right, let's go 5 more on each side. All right, 1 more on each side. On this last one, let's hang here for just a second. I want you to squeeze that back glute. Let's get just a little side bend. And bring it back up. Other side. All right. And let's bring the towel, the stretchy band right in front here. And let's just do a couple side to side trunk rotations. All right, before we get dizzy, I'm gonna go feet really wide and I'm gonna go stationary, lateral, lunge, sink that hip back. Arms are gonna stay straight, bring them to your lap and then reach them straight over your head. I want you to find that spot where you get a nice inner thigh stretch there too. All right, let's go 1 more to each side. Woo, snap, crackle, pop. I'm gonna put this around my neck just for a second. And let's go back to this side. And I want you to grab the inside of that foot, pin your forearm, and let's rotate up. and just take it right to the other side. All right, doesn't that feel good? Then let's grab onto both feet. Push your forearms kind of back against your knees. We're gonna rock just a little bit, then we're gonna come back up. All right. I think I've also decided, however, that my socks are rolling all over the place with the carpet. So we're going to ditch the socks. Okay, let's get the hamstrings and we're going to keep on going here with the towel. So let's go slight bend in one leg, straight in the other one. Okay, so starting at your chest, let's brush the front of your thigh, reach all the way up, pull the shoulder blades at the top, squeeze them on the way down, and keep going. Let's get 7 on each side. And 7. Pause at the top. Let's get another side to side here. And we'll do the other side. I think I just said side a lot. That's okay. Brush down, scoop up. And 7. All right. And once again, let's pause here. I'm going to take it a little bit more to the side. And then let's actually reach it around the front and come up to the other side. Let's do some semicircles just with the trunk, keeping some good tension on there. I'm just going to do 3 to the right and 3 to the left. All right, switch directions. Oh, doesn't that feel good? All right, let's shake them out just a little bit. Shrug those shoulders. One more thing standing here, and then I think we're going to kneel down, and that is let's just start right at your chest. And I just want you to reach straight up, sink your hips back as far as you can as the stretchy or the towel goes over your head, and bring it back to your chest. Let's just do 7. And 7. Ooh, that feels better. All right, I'm going to go into a tall kneeling position. I'm going to face this way just for a second so you can see what I'm doing. And I'm going to take one arm behind my head. Now that we're a little warmer, and I want you to pull down with the hand that's closer to the floor. And we're going to do just a little side bend right here, just like that. And I have to let go to get that up and over. Reach it up over your head one more time. Let's get that side to side in that tall kneeling position because it's just a little different. All right, and other way. So pulling down with the hand that's closer to the floor. All right, and then let's get this guy behind your neck. And I want you to relax your head back there just for a second. All right, I'm going to come back just sort of sideways, but staying in the tall kneeling position. I'm just going to go reaching up and over. So starting at your chest, I want you to reach up and then reach behind your head, up and over. We're just going to do 5 of those. I wish you could hear the snap, crackle, pops in my shoulders. Good sign. All right, one more. Awesome. All right. Then let's go ahead and I'm going to go into this sort of half kneeling position. And just a couple things quick I want to do. So I'm going to rewrap this. And I want you to lean in. Let's get a little more hip flexor and glute here. So with arms straight, I want you to lean into it, reaching those shoulder blades up. Squeeze the back glute so you get a little hip flexor stretch. Come back, set your arms down, reach back up. All right, one more there. Woo, hopefully you feel that little stretch. And then I'm going to come right back here and we'll see how good my balance is today on the carpet. I want to take this underneath the back foot, grabbing it with the opposite hand. And let's pull that heel up towards your butt. Reach the same arm up in the air. See a little more hip flexor there. And gently set it down. And I'm going to set this down here just for a second. And all I want to do here is we're going to put palms out front and open and bring it back. Let your eyes follow your hand. All right, last one. And then bring it over here. I want you to pin that forearm on the front leg and open up this way. Still eyes follow your hand. And then let's go hands behind your ears. I want you to keep your chest open, shoulder blades squeezed. And we're going to do a little side to side turn. All right, before we go completely to the other leg, I'm actually going to take this leg out to the side like that. Let's get a little bit more inner thigh stretch. And as you sink back, I want you to take opposite hand, reach it underneath. Let's see if you can kind of grip the floor with that elbow and get a really good shoulder blade stretch. All right. Before we go all the way to the other side, let's go knees a little wider. Hands together and reach them all the way forward, sinking your hips back. Awesome. All right, let's now put that other leg forward and we're going to rewrap and do that reach forward and up. Okay, so right here, just lean in. Wait, that's the side I already did. That was silly. At least I figured it out fast. All right, lean in. Oh, see, that's better. Squeezing that back glute as you reach those shoulder blades up. And one more. All right, let's do a little side bend. And then let's take this guy, put it behind that back foot. Grabbing on with the other hand. All right, go ahead, lift it, squeeze this back glute. I want you to reach up with that same arm. All right, gently set it down. And let's pin the forearm right here and open up. All right, let's come right back here. Palms up, and we're going to open the opposite way. Eyes follow your hand. And one more. All right, let's pin here one more time. I think I did this side twice, but that's okay. All right, but that feels awesome. Let's go fingertips behind your ears. Squeeze those shoulder blades, chest open, a little side to side. All right, now let's take the opposite leg out. I'm gonna kind of come this way. Wow, does that feel good? Holy bananas. Take that opposite arm underneath. All right, and let's bring it up. Let's go knees again a little bit wider and reach the arms out forward. Sink back on your hips. Feel that nice pull on the shoulder blades. We are going to lay down here in a second, I promise. That's half the fun of Towel Tuesday, right? But first, let's take one arm, cross your body, grab on with the other hand, and kick your hip towards that arm that's on the bottom. And bring it up. Let's take that to the other side. Ooh, that's a little more snug. All right. Then let's go ahead and lay down. Let's see how fun this is with a stretchy band. I'm going to put one side around this foot. Ooh, that's interesting. We're going to hold it right there. And let's lift the opposite one. Oh, let's go 5. I kind of like this with a stretchy band. All right, set this one down. And let's take that leg across your body. Okay, let gravity take it. I want that opposite arm to stay on the floor behind you. So we're getting some thoracic spine mobility at the same time. And then let's take it to the middle. So, oh my goodness, I got tight glutes. So you're still gonna hold on to your towel or your stretchy, whatever. But I also want you to hug that knee with the other hand and let's rock just a little bit. All right, set this one down. I'm gonna have to reposition myself here. Suddenly my legs feel very long. There we go. Take it the opposite direction. Leave that other hand on the floor. And if you need to, pull on it a little bit to get a little bit more stretch there. And let's bring it back to the middle. And I'm just gonna go ahead and hug the whole thing. And let's go a little side to side. And then set this one down. And all I want you to do now is you're gonna grab onto the side of that knee and just give it a little pull so you get some more of the IT band there on the side. All right, set that one down. And let's take this to the other side. All right, so holding on to this foot, let's go up and down 5 on this side. Oops, I'm holding it with the wrong hand. All right. And let's take this leg across. Holy bananas. That's snug. Try to let gravity take it. Keep that opposite arm on the floor. And bring it to center. Woo, hug that knee. And let's rock a little bit. All right, set it down. And take this leg out the other way. Trying to keep this hip down. You can have that knee bent or straight, whatever you prefer. You can give it a little pull if you want to. And bring it back to center. Just gonna set that down now. And once again, I'm just gonna hug it. And let's do a little side to side. All right, set it down. Grab onto the side of that knee. And you're just gonna pull a little bit. All right, now a couple more things. I want you to go up into a glute bridge, okay? Squeeze those glutes. And let's take one arm. You're gonna reach across your body, trying to get to the floor on the other side and circle around. Really pull. I know I can't quite get there, but boy, it feels good behind the shoulder. Circle around. Let's do a couple more of those and we'll go to the other side. All right, don't drop your butt. The floor is slippery. Wow. All right, one more. All right, interlace your fingers. Keep your butt in the air. Reach the shoulders and bring them here. Let's just go overhead a couple times. And then I'm going to flip it over. Let's go into that nice tall plank position. And we're going to go world's greatest stretch. Okay, so let's get that one leg towards the front. All I want you to do, take your elbow down towards your instep of your foot. Reach up, let your eyes follow your hand. Also, make sure that back glute is still squeezed the whole time. Let's get one more. And then here, drop your back knee. Keep that glute squeezed, and let's get 5 big arm swings. All right. Go ahead and take that back into your tall plank. And other side. So same thing, elbow comes down towards the instep. Reach it up. Let's get one more. Drop the back knee. Glute stays squeezed. 5 swings. All right. Bring it back into that tall plank. We're going to finish it off here. I do want to do one more thing here while we're in this position, and that is bring one leg forward. Sink yourself down over it. Hands in front. So you're pulling on the shoulder blades, and we're getting those hip rotators a little bit more. You can let your head drop down if you want to. All right, bring it up. Get the other side. Reach it all the way down. Wow, that feels good. All right, last thing. I'm going to come back into this tall kneeling position. And this time without the towel or whatever. I want you to try to reach between your shoulder blades. Just grab onto that elbow wherever you can. And let's take it to the side right there. That should feel really good. And other side. All right, interlace those fingers last time. Reach up for the ceiling. And we're gonna stand it up and shake it out. All right.